It is a grey and murky wintry day at Lalande.
And cold.
And Philip was stressed because I was opening the window, but it's the same inside as out. We're the only two people in the chateau who have deemed that we don't need a space heater in our bedroom.
Have we?
We quite like it cold. I think Philip's changed his mind about that today. Galahad and I are absolutely fine. We're loving it. Philip's come to a complete standstill. Nice pink blanket, darling.
Thank you.
But today the room is going to feel warmer, even if it's not actually warmer, because of the Christmas tree. It's decorating day. Woo! And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
Also, we can light the fire.
Yes, that's going to make a huge difference, actually.
Yeah, we had the chimney cleared.
Jerry to do it. He loves lighting fires.
Okay, I'm going to go down to the kitchen. I'll ask Jerry. You get the decorations?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might be warmer in the attic. I know many of you are going to ask about the heating system. The heating system is so nearly there, but we are mired in red tape at the moment. It is not a financial issue. A lot of people have been mentioning that. It is absolutely not. It is 90% paid for. We just have to get through the last little bits of red tape before it can be turned on. I don't mind at all. I know it's ridiculous, but I've lived like this for 20 years. I just dress warmly. I don't really notice it. It's beautiful and warm downstairs in the kitchen and the dining room. And I never felt the need to put a heater in here. We have one in our bathroom, so for getting dressed in the morning, it's lovely and warm. But I think my other half might be needing.
Usually I don't mind it so much. Only when we're about to get up, it's very difficult because the room is so
And it's lovely and warm in the bed with the electric blanket.
The covers.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't mind it so much. But I don't know, today, for some reason, it's just really cold.
Maybe you need a cup of tea.
Maybe I do need
I'll get some tea.
Maybe some one of those nice mulled cider tea.
Oh, that would do the job.
It might just do the job, mightn't it?
And Philip, whilst you're doing the Christmas tree, I am going to put on the annual Christmas sheet. Oh, I know, we're very excited, darling, aren't we? Very, very excited. Well, he's slightly more excited about biting my finger, but, you know, it's all good. It's the silent dancing in the kitchen this morning.
Yeah, it is because I'm getting ready to do a bit of work, a bit of rock and roll and a bit of painting. I'm just going to have to be careful I don't have a stroke.
You're starting on the cabinet.
I'm starting on the cabinet.
Oh, paint stroke. Oh, the pain. Gerald, I wanted to ask you if you would mind, before starting the cabinet, could you light a fire in our bedroom?
Of course I will.
Philip's moving our furniture around. We've put the sofa at the foot of the bed, the ottoman under the window. Galahad will be in front of the ottoman. And that way the tree can go here. One must always look on the bright side in life. And the good thing about not having working radiators is that they're cracking as bookshelves in the meantime.
We haven't seen these yet, I don't think. But Vivian left.
I saw them on the mantelpiece and they are beautiful.
2 nutcrackers for the kitchen.
Are gorgeous.
Aren't they amazing?
Yeah, we must take them downstairs today and put them up.
And also, look at these amazing. So orange, strawberry and lemon.
Oh, and you know who's going to love these at Christmas?
Oh, and an apple.
Tatinette.
I know, but I think I might also indulge. Not the orange,
you'll
but
indulge, will you?
Definitely the strawberry one, and the apple one looks amazing. Add lemon one to it. And there's another one. There's a tablecloth with matching napkins. Isn't that beautiful?
Is stunning. It was absolutely stunning.
So I'm looking forward to using that.
We should do an icy blue winter theme
Yes,
with it.
I think we should. The cabbage plates. And,
Oh, Gerald, yes.
I'll go and get a basket or something.
This is going to transform the room.
Oh, absolutely.
This is what winter in the chateau is all about.
Me lighting fires.
Actually, yes. It makes me really happy, especially in your Christmas hat. You make a cracking fire. Oh, what a welcome sight. The sight of winter. Philip carrying logs, Jerry lighting fires, Galahad resting in front of them.
And anyone watching, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And we love you if you do that at the end.
Oh, Gerald.
I'm sorry, but...
Gerald, don't use Christmas for likes. The pair of you are terrible.
Yes, we like it. We love you. You just have to like us.
Please feel free to ignore them completely.
But you usually do.
If you're getting a jam, here I am. If you're getting a mess, SOS.
Well, you fixed our jam this morning.
Right, I'm back to doing what I'm going to be doing.
I'll come down and see you in the kitchen, Gerald.
Okay, darling, you take as long as you want.
So, Philip, do you think that you'll be able to survive the day?
It looks lovely, doesn't it?
Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
I think it's really sort of cutting the. I mean,
It has. I can actually already feel a
It
difference.
does, though,
Yep.
doesn't it?
It's happening. Gerald's finally worn us all down every single day. He's like, where's the paint? I want the paint. I want to do the paint.
Yeah.
And you want to get the paint, so we've got half of it here.
Yep.
Philip's
Just
chosen
every
the
morning,
paint every single morning.
I would say, Stephanie, what am I going to ask you? And you're going to say, if I've got the paint, yep, and I'm going to keep going on and on and on and on and on.
I think Philip and I finally agreed on a colour, though I think Philip's had more of his way than I have on this
There's
one.
not enough grey in the colour that we chose.
There's not enough blue in the colour that we chose, so we're both miserable. That means we must have had a compromise.
So what do you want then, Philip? Do you want me to do the panel and the beading is going to be
The
whole
outside colour,
I
yeah.
think, can we try one and then see?
Yeah.
See how it looks. I think it's worth a try.
Of course, yeah.
Maybe.
Hello?
No.
No, but look, it's not. It's not
No.
very blue. I think it would...
No, this is the paint.
I mean, it says blue on it, but come on, that's
Stephanie,
just
I've
grey.
waited for 3 years for this paint. 3 years. And now we've got the paint, you're saying, maybe we'll take it back. No, it's not come back. It's not. I'm going to paint this cunt. Whatever happens, before Christmas, this is going to be painted.
Oh dear, it's going to be as grey and miserable inside as it is
Steffi.
outside.
God.
It's because of the light, of the yellow light, that changes the colour.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
But that same light will be affecting the cupboard.
Bigger expanse.
Well, someone's pleased with it anyway.
Yeah, this is it. This is my trophy.
I was just going to say, this is the best sight I've ever seen, Natty. And the minute Natty walked in, Philip said, no, bread lady came. Yeah. I didn't realise we already had some. Amory and I are united when it comes to the need for vast quantities of bread.
This might look like an array of just ordinary ingredients.
Ordinary? Oh, ingredients.
Eggs are, you didn't the bowls are not ordinary. They're gorgeous. No, but these wonderful, ordinary things are hopefully, if I get this right, going to come together to make fresh donuts.
I love donuts.
It's become a bit of a theme of this Advent because I had donuts in Brighton and I was saying that it's really rare to be able to find fresh donuts come straight out of the boiling oil these days. And then Joe and I found nice little donuts in the local boulangerie in Iguaran.
You mean the
Not
beignets?
fresh. The beignets, they were really nice, but they weren't fresh out
Okay.
of boiling oil. And I
How
thought,
dare they even serve that sort of thing?
I don't know. They did add chocolate, so who knows. But I was recently on Craftsy looking for inspiration for things to do at Christmas, and I saw that they had a recipe for fresh donuts, so I'm going to give it a try. And I'm very lucky because Craftsy have kindly offered to sponsor today's video with this ad. I'm about to tell you all about Craftsy, but before I do so, I just have to put the milk and the yeast in here so it can start activating the yeast in the background. It's warm milk. There we go. It's happy. For those of you who don't know Craftsy, it's an online platform for creatives where you can find endless inspiration for anything creative. So there's painting, sewing, cooking, baking, knitting, crochet. I mean, it goes on and on. And because it's Christmas, I decided I was going to focus on all of their cooking and baking. So I was looking for inspiration, and that's when I saw the donuts. And there's so much inspiration there. There's a class on savoury and sweet gifts to make for people for Christmas, how to make your own limoncello for your friends, all sorts of things that I want to try. And I know that in the new year I'm also going to be doing a lot of their sewing classes because it's things like how to attach binding and all these little nitty-gritty things that I've never got around to learning. The video tutorials are great because it feels as though you've got an expert just standing next to a really friendly tutor talking you through everything. And in fact, I'm about to set my laptop up here so that I can just follow step by step what the instructor's doing. Should make it really easy, fingers crossed. If you'd like to try Craftsy for yourself, click the link in the description box below, and the first 1,000 of you to sign up for a new membership will get an unbelievable discount of premium membership for just $1.49 for a whole year instead of the usual price of $123. And now let's embark on our donut journey. I've got my milk and my yeast in there. We're going to add 2 eggs. Now we're adding all of the dry ingredients. So in goes the flour, poof, and the sugar, and a little bit of salt.
I think that mine looks pretty much like that. That looks about right. I've just added the butter and we're going to whiz all that up together.
I've sprayed this bowl with non-stick spray, and now I'm going to transfer the dough to it totally effortlessly. Boom! Ish. Boom. I feel like we're not going to get a proper boom out of this. Et voila, done. And I'm going to cover this with cling film and leave it at, and I laughed at this bit, room temperature to proof for 45 minutes. I'm not sure they know what our room temperature is, so I might leave it to proof for just a little bit longer.
Thank you, Andrew. You brought the rest of the paint. Please tell me it's a bit more blue than that one.
Oh, darling.
Oh my goodness, it's the same
This is
colour.
the one you wanted, though, so don't even start.
That's the one I wanted.
Yeah,
What is it? Where?
because I dabbed the top so you know what's in the paint
That's like a
tin.
little white. I'll give you that.
But you selected that one.
This one and that one look very similar, don't they?
No, they're not very similar.
Let us see. I'm reserving judgment. I don't usually use top sheets, so I have to remind myself every year that it has to go on inside out and upside down. So the good side is facing down and the pattern is running upside down so that when the duvet's on and I turn it over, we get the pattern perfectly on the top. Et voila! Christmas sheet has landed. I don't have a whole set that matches Christmas sheet, so I just do clashing toile de juillet, and that makes me really happy. And seeing all of the snow and the trees and the sleigh, it's all marvellous. It makes me happy. I look forward to putting this on my bed every single year. We had a bit of a panic attack when we came in.
And that
Because we thought it was, you did that on purpose.
Yes.
But it's just that the paint wasn't mixed,
Yeah,
and in
no,
fact it's this colour.
I wanted
Seemed a little
I
powerful.
wanted to see how your colour blindness was.
Yes. Okay, this is good. Yeah. Nat, you look terrified when you saw that one. I know that was quite powerful.
Yeah.
No, it was just an unmixed paint tin, that one. This is the real colour.
I like it.
Yeah, nice.
This is the moment I have been waiting for a long time. Our bedroom is about to be transformed into the winter wonderland with toile de juillet. I mean, it's hard to imagine with just this piece, but you get the idea. It's the sweetest tree. We always have the frosted one in our bedroom. I think it's my favourite one. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
There are more boxes to be brought down.
I have been in meetings with the architect and the builder all afternoon, and it means that the donut dough has been waiting far too long. It's been waiting for hours and hours, and it's looking a bit on the weird side. I mean, it's more air than anything else. Do I try and use it? Well, let's give it a shot, see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? On the good side, it was more important for me to have the meeting with the architect than to make the donuts, but hopefully we can have both. I've spoken to the builders and they're going to be back working at Lalande from the end of January onwards. So that's when the fountain's going to be finished. They're hoping to get back into the chapel then, but they're still waiting for the floor tiles. That's because some of the floor tiles are broken and they have to be remade exactly the same way that they were made in the past, exactly like the others, so that when they take the floor up, they've already got the tiles to put the floor back down again, so that we're not left with no flooring for absolutely ages in the chapel. It's from that point on that they'll also be changing the beams in the Grand Salon, which means that Amory has until then to bring down all of the walls that need to come down. And he thinks he is going to be able to start working on it next week. He's giving his hand one more week to rest. He's still working. He's working on his workshop, but with quieter, calmer things. And demolition will start next week, all going well with Amory's hand. And now on to what we are now calling dodgy donuts. Well, it's rolled out okay. Yeah, we're doing the little holes as well because, you know, mustn't lose those. So I'm just cutting it out like this and then cutting out the centres, but keeping the centres too.
That's a fat one.
Oh yeah, that one, of course.
Well, I'm actually very happy and very proud right now because look, I can get one out of the last bit.
Whoa.
Yes, just look at that.
They are so nice. And look, you filled the whole tray.
Now we're supposed to leave these to rise for another 15 minutes.
Yep.
But I don't think they're going to rise anymore. They were left for so long that I don't think that yeast is doing anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll see how they turn out.
Yes. Well, I believe in you. I'm very impressed, actually.
Believe in me more than I believe in myself.
No, but I've never done this before, so I am very intrigued.
Let's see.
Darling, I didn't realise you'd done so much today. Oh, it's beautiful.
You like it?
I love it. So many of my favourite decorations are on this tree. On these Lalande toile de juillet illustrations with the squirrel for you. On these Chateau de Lalande and the chapel.
Some of the vintage ones that I collected.
I like this
I
one.
love that one.
I love your vintage ones.
I love that one too. That's my favourite, I think.
And this is the one that we got in the German market.
You love that one.
Sleeping Beauty.
I put them so that you could see them from the bed.
I love that one so much. And then the one that you got for me at Disney. But maybe my favourite one here is the one of you and me that the woman in Paris painted.
Mm-hmm.
You put that right at the top.
But again, face so that you could see from the bed.
This is perfect, darling.
It's actually going surprisingly well. I've got my donuts just cooking here. I'm doing batches of just 2 or 3 at a time, actually. And then I let them drain a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm putting them in the sugar, so then they're coming out like this. They actually look like donuts.
Yeah.
And they're quite puffy.
Yeah.
They're the right shape.
I'm so excited to taste them.
Me too. Ta-da!
Oh, wow.
I am honestly quite proud. They're all puffy and donutty.
How many do you think we're going to eat?
I just did the whole recipe. Though it said I made 24, so I think I made very fat ones.
Yes, I can see that.
But first, we have the most delicious meal because Marie has made taco night.
Yes.
Well, we've got tortillas, tomato cheese, salsa, creme fraiche, limes, mince, avocado. Is that mango?
Yes, it's a spicy mango salsa.
Oh, that looks so good. Sweet corn and peppers. And tortillas, just in case it's not enough. I put so much in mine that I can't close it. I'm having to do it as one of those sort of sushi rolls.
This is delicious.
That is going down very quickly. I think everyone else is too full, but you've got all of that to get through. That's
Natty.
a problem.
Do you mind?
You can eat, baby.
Thank you.
I have the most beautiful doll that was given to me as a gift by a guest many years ago, and she's lived in this bedroom ever since. Nothing could be more elegant for the Tree de Jouy. When we were in Fortnum and Mason, we got a tiny little bottle of port because it seemed just enough for 2, and we haven't had any yet. So tonight we're going to have a very 18th century night with glacier fruits. We have a plum, a fig, and a kiwi. We also got those in Fortnum and Mason and haven't eaten them. And we are using, for the first time ever, my mother's 18th century glasses.
Isabel, look away.
Mummy, they're only out for this one night at Christmas, and I promise we're going to be very, very careful. But look how beautiful that is. And it's very touching thinking that we might be the first people to drink port from this in about 150 years.
They're like thimbles.
Christmas.